Hello, and welcome to Don Gershbauer's Roots of Rock and Roll. I'm your host for the program, Don Gershbauer, and tonight we chronicle the history of one of the founding fathers of the modern new wave explosion. I'm talking, of course, of those melodic balladeers, Al, Joe, and Phil, the Wandells. And to trace the roots of these truly legendary performers, we must go back, way back. The year is 1958. The place, a small coffee house in upstate New York. Let us return now to the genesis of a music sensation and the turning point of a rock era.
All right, you cool blue cats. It's time to get down to our magnificent new poet. This man is the most incredible thing you've ever seen. So without any other jazz, we're about to dig the cool utterances of our main poet dude, Fozzie DeBerrio. Absorb, cats, absorb.
The light of the world is dim. We see, and yet we do not see. Eisenhower blinds us with the fruit of the womb. Black Thursday, golden chains that lift and separate the abundancy of our minds. Horton, Hirahu, dig our plea, man. Are we here? Or what? Communism, socialism, circumcision. Only fools dig the thoughts I think, man. Mourn my death, O King of Siam. Getting to know you in my mind. Hasten on the path that Ozzy and Harriet follow. Gee, Dave, that's great, Ricky. Well, of course you can go to the prom. Oh, 50s generation, dig the Big Daddy-O. I may be insane, but I bet 480.
Crazy. Crazy. That's cool, too, brother. By the way, we're looking for a part-time bongo player here. Our main player, Daryl. He's got himself a job peddling threads over at the J.C. Penney's. So if you're interested, cool. By the way, that reminds me, we've got espresso and donuts for all you cool cats. So if you dig into your wallets, you can munch on those during our evening's main entertainment. Yes, you are about to dig the sly sounds of Peter, Paul, and Bernice.
Boy, the way Camilla played on the main to hit parade. Catholic as we had it made. Those were the days.
And you knew who you were then.
Girls were girls and men were men.
Mister, we could use a man like Herbert Hoover again.
Didn't need no welfare state. Everybody pulled his weight. Year of the South and great. Those were their days.
Thank you. You're all the loveliest, the coolest. And now, we have another tune that we're gonna play for you all to dig. And, ooh, this is the uncoolest. Ooh, hold this for me. Thank you. And,
Seems that Peter, Paul, and Bernice had a little bit too much of that homemade espresso, if you know what I mean. A little heavy for me, but anyway, we'll be getting you some good entertainment and something to get you hungry for some heavy thoughts. Oh, Cats and Katrina's this evening's distraction has been found. Yes, the hottest band, if you can dig this, the hottest band in America is about to make their first appearance at the Venusian Blue Coffee House. Yes, if you can dig this, you're about to get into the sounds of Al, Joe, and Phil.
Hey, wait here a minute, Pops. You never said anything about having to entertain these cats. I was hired here to do the cleaning, man.
I gotta get out of here in 15 minutes. I got a hot date.
Listen, Cats, can't you hear these people? They're digging you. Can't you feel the vibrations? I'll tell you, you guys are top of the charts here. I would not lie about such a thing. Oh, by the way, you guys play anything? Not meaning to pry, but you know.
Sure, I see Hank Williams do it all the time. Nothing to it.
I've always loved to beat on things.
I got a big mouth. I think I could sing it.
Hey, nice hair.
Thanks, man, but don't touch my hair. I like yours, too.
Oh, thank you. My mom always told me to look nice.
Hey, this is great and all, Cats, but could you get on with it?
Man, biting my head off already. Jeez.
Joe, can I use your bongos?
Go for it. I'm gonna do some vocal exercises here to loosen up my lips. Ma. Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay, cool, Cats. This is about the best trip you're ever gonna take. You're gonna be getting into the heavy sounds of Al, Joe, and Phil.
I told my baby she could kiss my lips and she could hold my hand. Step on my blue suede shoes and I would understand. Track me with a whip, drive me over 50, I don't care. There's only one thing that I can't bear. Don't touch my hair. No, don't touch my hair. Sometimes I like a buffet up with grease and glue. That's right, you know the times I gotta let it down to see it through. All you need is a good shampoo. You wanna play my game, you gotta learn the rules, you better prepare. Only one thing that I can't bear. Don't touch my hair. No, don't touch my hair. I've been trying all day long. I wanna go out if it's wrong. Stop and stare. I say, go to pump, man. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch my hair. Sometimes I like to bump it up with grease and glue. There's right, you know the times I gotta let it down to see it through. All you need is a good shampoo. You wanna play my game, you gotta learn the rules, you better prepare. All is not fair. Don't touch my hair. No, don't touch my hair. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch my hair.
Hey, I hope you dug this Al, Joe, and Fig in their crazy jazzes or something.
Hold it. We're not Al, Joe, and Phil. We're the Wandells.
Well, there you have it. History in the making. The first appearance of those new wave sensations, the Wandells. Unfortunately, that was to be their only performance for quite some time. The band soon broke up, and their legendary first appearance at the Venusian Blue Coffee House in upstate New York was all but forgotten. Al went on to become a head waiter at the Chateau de la France in downtown New York, waiting on such prominent personalities as Jacqueline Kennedy, Marty Feldman, and even the legendary Arthur Fiedler. Joe became the part-time bongo player at the Venusian Blue Coffee House in upstate New York, and later took over the management, renovating the building into a health spa and racquetball club for upstate New York runaways. And Phil went on to travel with the National Ice Capades, driving that big machine that makes the ice all smooth. Finally, though, in 1978, with the explosion of the new wave scene, Al, Joe, and Phil, the exciting old new wavers, regrouped under their original name, and the rest, you know it, is history. I'm Don Gershbauer, your host for Don Gershbauer's Roots of Rock and Roll, saying good night, and I'll see you next week in the past.